They're gonna wish that they treated you better. When you were quiet, they dismissed you. But now that you're rising, they're looking twice. They might not be fully convinced, but that's their problem, right? What I'm seeing is, yeah, they're watching. They know that they missed the boat here and that you're moving forward. You don't really care. You're at this point where maybe they thought that they were getting off a sinking ship here. But what I'm seeing is with the Ace of Pentacles, you're going towards something completely different here. They might want to try to sneak their way in. And you might not think that they will be able to do that, but you might be surprised. So guard your heart, you know, guard things. Because people can be sneaky, okay? Especially if they didn't leave you with a lot of closure here in terms of love. But I'm seeing that the closer you get to just being on your own for the most part, and depending on your own energy, the easier it'll be for you not to get sucked back into these things that really just don't have your best interest in mind. Doesn't mean you can't be around people. We all need them, but know that you're so powerful right now, and because of that, you're going to be less alone. That's how it works, right? When you rise in your power, all of a sudden people are circle, right? But there's justice coming in for you here. There's going to be a lot more balance, and give yourself that balance. Give yourself that justice. Give yourself that fairness that you deserve. There's going to be people in here that are going to try to take a piece of your pie here. But with the Star, there's like a lot coming in that's really great for you. There's a lot of endings and things that people wanted to try to break you here. But I'm seeing with the Wheel of Fortune, you've carried on. You've carried on here. It's their fault they underestimated you. They were never really on your level anyways, though, right? They wanted to... The King of Pentacles energy here. For some of you, it could be a Capricorn energy or someone who's very entrepreneurial, but they always have things that don't get off the ground. And it's because they build them on false foundations. They don't have that empathy that you do. So really stand your ground. It says stoic strategies protect your thriving legacy. Yeah, because you have a thriving legacy. Even if it's been up and down and all around, you've stuck with it. Why did you stick with it? Because you knew there was something there. And everyone else knows there is too. So don't let people try to get a piece of that pie. Especially when you're beginning, people are going to try to secure things with you, you know. For some of you, there could be... People want commitment all of a sudden, or want you to sign certain contracts. Read the fine print. Read the fine print with your soul here. Because it's like you're a hot commodity. Which is fun, but keep in touch with yourself here. Okay? Yeah. There's going to be a moment here with the Six of Wands where a moment of glory, where people are going to really recognize what you're doing. 23 and 32 is coming out here, where, you know, your labor has been seen and rewarded. So you're, you know, what you put in is really going to be apparent to people. And for some of you, I know that you feel bad because you're like, why now? Now I feel shakier, like I'm building something up that I had before. But it's because this is the version of you that's going to be able to deal with what it means to have success and have stability. The other part of you would have been more easily flattered. So Spirit's saying, like, don't let it get to your head, but I don't think it will. Like, you put so much in to know, like, I've gotten this far to get this far. You're not going to, like, let people take that away from you or try to sway you and bring your ideas into a way that's not connected to what you really want to do with it. So keep stand your ground with things, you know. Continue to keep stability with what you're doing here. Don't get too distracted. There's going to be, you know, some distractions here, especially with your thoughts, you know, your thoughts and your ideas and opinions and stuff. Step into observer mode with your thoughts here right now and throw some of them in the trash, because some of those thoughts are extremely outdated. They're not even yours, and they just serve to kind of keep you in a state of paralysis. You know what I mean? So right now, just continue. You're doing good with the peacock energy here. You're being seen. Stay in grace and ask for guidance here with the Hierophant. Some of you, there's a Libra energy that might be someone who can give you wise counsel on things, or a balanced energy, or even just kind of observing the way that they deal with people will really help you kind of navigate the social politics of your business, going to school right now, or just dealing with navigating life's challenges just in general here. That Libra energy is very important. And it's also a lot of fun, you know. You attract more bees with honey, right, than with salt. There's a time and place to be a certain way, don't get me wrong, and make sure you're giving your sugar to the right people. But it's a lot more fun in life when you can poke fun at things and, you know, just have that kindness and that sweetness in life, you know. So continue to just love yourself here. Things are going good. You know, you're making a lot of big moves, and you're being seen for it. And there is someone coming towards you here that's seeing this, and they're just as much as a peacock as you. And both of you, I'm hearing, yeah, because we have the Hermit. You've been in kind of hermit mode, maybe a Virgo or Virgo placements, but also see like there's someone here, it's like a peacock energy. They've kind of been on their own for a while too, or they felt alone in a partnership they're with, but now that they've kind of met you, you're kind of an unstoppable force. So some of the energy that I'm getting off of this person is that they're very powerful. They're very good with their words here. They have more of an established reputation than you do, but they are not happy with their reputation and how people have handled it. And they want to go in a different way. And they see you as a breath of fresh air here. So be grateful and give gratitude and thank them for their encouragement, because they really do care about you. And know that they are, but also, you know, stand your ground and say, look, I deserve recognition too, which they will freely give. But if you, especially if you let them know, because they feel like you're like a humble person, but I feel like you are, but you're not, you know, and you definitely deserve the, you know, your proper respect as well. So make sure if you feel unappreciated, you let them know, because they'll find that very endearing, and they definitely want to shower you with some praise, okay? So if this message came towards you in a good way, my third eye is open, but also my PayPal. So, ciao.